Hey, well, I'm here on this beautiful campsite on Bob Lake. You're probably like, what? Wait, what happened to Spirit Rock? Well, Bob Lake was really windy when I paddled through. It took me a while to get through it, and while I was paddling, I came up with an idea. The idea was that if the site closest to the portage on Bob Lake, which it's pretty close, it's just a paddle down the water there to the 300-meter portage towards Spirit Rock. So I thought, if this campsite is nice, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I'm starting to get tired. I don't feel very well. When I get tired, I start getting clumsy. I don't want to trip. I don't want to hurt myself. And I don't want to race through Temagami. I'm on a lake here all by myself. I'm in a remote area. I'm alone. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to get to see Spirit Rock. What I decided was I'm going to get up early tomorrow and do a day trip. I'm just going to take the canoe over, and instead of doing a 900-meter portage that takes me an hour because I have to triple carry with my bag and the canoe and walk back, I'll just take the canoe. I'll leave my stuff here and I'll take the canoe, and then I can enjoy some time there, check out Spirit Rock, check out the petroglyphs, give my offerings, say my thanks, and then I can come back here and get my stuff and continue with my loop. So I'm going to put my hammock up, I'm going to read my book, I'm going to go for a swim, get some firewood, and enjoy the rest of the day here. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to go check out Spirit Rock. Well, my heart skipped a beat when I saw this sign, because I was told that most of the sites here do not have privies. So I must be in the right place. Oh my goodness, and it looks like it's brand new. Yes, I'm very, very, very excited. Yes. Today I am making spaghetti. I've got dehydrated spaghetti sauce. It's vodka sauce. I have dehydrated tomatoes, mushrooms, and peppers to put in the sauce. Here's the sauce. It's for light. It's dehydrated. And I just brought some regular spaghetti. Just brought a little bit because I'm also going to make some garlic and cheese bannock to go with it. Apparently you have to put in a little tiny bit, and then mix it in the bag, and it does work. Come on. Yeah, ta-da! Oh, it's gonna burn. Come on, let go. I just put the sauce, the water to cook the spaghetti, and the spaghetti all in here together. And the spaghetti will just boil in the sauce, and it'll reduce, and hopefully it'll work exactly how I want it to. I've done this before and it's worked really good. So as you can see, the spaghetti has cooked. It's nice and soft. The sauce has reduced quite a bit, and all the peppers and tomatoes and mushrooms and everything are all nicely rehydrated, so it's ready to eat. So what I do is I save some bannock for the end. So it's just a little bit of sauce in there. And then you can use the bannock to clean out the dish. Does a great job. And it's delicious. Yum. Look at these cute little teeny tiny mushrooms. They're so tiny. This is the size of my finger. They're little trumpets. They look like little trumpets. Perfect end to a perfect day. It's like 8 o'clock, I think, just after 8 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm gonna let the fire die out and pour some water on it and hit the sleeping bag. I'm toast. Good morning. It is 6:15 a.m. on Saturday, and I've been up since 5:30. I've got everything inside the tent packed, dressed and ready for the day, and I just have to make breakfast. And hopefully by the time I'm done making and eating breakfast, it will be light enough for me to head out. I'm super excited to be going to see Spirit Rock today and the Spirit Forest. Well, today's breakfast is an English muffin with an egg on it and some prosciutto and a little bit of 2-year-old aged cheddar. Okay, so the egg is cooked. I just put the cheese on top there to melt a little bit. The English muffin is nice and brown. And then prosciutto I'm just going to put on after because I cooked it before for an egg sandwich. It wasn't that great, so. Okay, so there it is. Looks really good. I can't wait to eat it. I'm hungry. Good morning. It is 7 o'clock and I am all packed up. My tent is still up back there. I have all my stuff in it all packed, ready to just throw into the backpack when I get back. So I can take off and continue with my loop. Food is hung up in the tree still. I put that back in there just to be safe. And I packed just a small bag to take with me. It has survival tool, emergency things, you know, like waterproof matches. I have a lighter with me as well. My beacon and some emergency toilet paper. So just in case something happens, I get injured or whatnot, I have a few things that'll help me kind of get through until someone finds me. I also have my extreme straw water filter, so I have an endless supply of water and should be good to go. Well, according to the map, this is already part of the Spirit Forest, from what I can tell. And the Spirit Forest contains the longest standing red and white pine in the world. There was a big protest in 1989 where people fought to keep this forest, and there's a lot of history here. Well, I'm super excited to do a single carry on a portage for once. Got everything ready. I got my map stuff down here, my selfie stick, and everything else is attached to the boat. This feels like a really long 300 meters. I think it's because I'm really sore today. My shoulders, when I woke up, they felt bruised, and my back is really sore today. So I guess that's what happens when you try to do this kind of stuff and you're not in good shape. I don't know if I can walk on a log with a canoe on my head. I guess I'm gonna find out. I put my water socks on this morning at the last minute. I guess that was a good idea. There we go. And filming, because you know, I have a death wish. There you go, you can do it. I often self-encourage while I'm doing stuff like this. Yep. Alright, girl. Okay. You got it. You got it. Wow. So now I just get to put my canoe in the water and go. I don't have to go back. This is so awesome. I get to experience what it's like to be a lot of you who do these single carries that I never can manage to do. Okay. Do I just go for this? I don't think so. I don't know where to go from here. Let's see what this is like. Oh dear. It's like bog. Okay, I gotta stop filming. I'll put the canoe down right here. Okay, well, here I am on Mud Lake. Just have a small paddle through here to get to the 900-meter portage. Tierney told me that the Red Squirrel blockade in 1989 was the largest act in civil disobedience history in Ontario. 300 people were arrested, and I can see why they wanted to protect this place. It is absolutely gorgeous. I can't even begin to capture what I'm seeing on my camera. And I don't know, there's just something about this place. I'm feeling really, really emotional. Alright, well, I'm at the 900-meter portage into Spirit Rock. I'm so excited. I'm very, very glad I chose to put my water socks on this morning. This whole way is just like that mud that I just filmed with my foot. It's all, I don't know, like, it's all like this. Hopefully it turns to land soon. I'm kind of afraid to pick up the canoe. I feel like I'm just gonna sink and get my feet stuck. This might be the hardest portage I've ever done. Wow. It's a rough start to that one. I was climbing over rocks with the canoe on my head, but I think up ahead here it looks a little better. Well, let's see. Okay. You can do this. I wouldn't say it's the hardest portage. That 800-meter uphill is still beating this, but I'd call it tricky. Very tricky. I'm glad I don't have my gear and have to do this twice, that's for sure. Okay, I gotta go. I can't climb all these rocks with a phone in my hand. Okay, I was wrong. This is the hardest portage I've ever done. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's gotten a little bit better. It's still pretty tough, but I can walk now, which is good. However, it looks like there's another mucky patch coming up. It's very, very narrow, and I just keep hitting the canoe on stuff. This is a tough one. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is really, really tough. I'm glad that I made the decision not to come yesterday after the day I had, because I think I would have fallen on one of those rocks and twisted my ankle. So I'm glad I've got fresh legs for this, because I definitely need them. Okay, looks like I made it. It was a tough one. It's 8:15. And I am at Spirit Rock. I don't want to say the name of the lake, but I'm really afraid I'm going to say it wrong. Chiscon. I'm going to put the canoe down and go check out this beauty. So I brought an offering of tobacco for the rock to thank it for their safe passage. And I'm going to go put that on there now. Not really sure if I'm doing any of this right, but I'm doing my best. You know, Tierney was right. She said that you would feel really emotional when you came here, and I thought, well, yeah, whatever, it's just a rock. But I do feel super emotional and grateful. And I don't know, it's just really hard to explain. And I'm very, very glad that I came, even though that portage was a bugger. Well, my time at Spirit Rock is done. I spent about an hour here, almost, and it's really an overwhelming place. I can't really explain it. I don't know why, but I went up to the rock and I gave my offering and I said my words of thanks and appreciation, and just sat there in silence for a while, thinking and just being in the moment. It was worth it to come here for sure. I don't know if I would have done too well with it yesterday. I feel different. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's just a really, I don't know, it's a magical place. It feels magical somehow. I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to sound weird to some people, but Tierney told me to bring an offering of tobacco, so I got my hands on some, and I brought some. Ever since yesterday when I got onto Bob Lake, and even right now, I smell cigarettes. I smell like someone is smoking a cigarette out here in the forest. And there's nobody out here. I'm out here all by myself. I haven't seen a person, and well, yesterday I saw someone at a campsite, but I haven't seen anyone else anywhere near where I am. So it's kind of strange. I washed my hands and I keep smelling them thinking, oh, it's just your hands, it's just your hands. But my hands don't smell like tobacco. So, kind of strange. I don't know if the Spirit Rock is smoking the tobacco that people leave it. I don't know. Just weird. Well, I just finished the 900-meter portage from Spirit Rock. Super happy. I found a little bit of a better way to get out than I came in. Not that hugely different. My feet are still covered in muck. And I don't have any problem slogging through mud, like, not at all. The problem is that mud was, you just put your foot in and it just kept going down and down and down and down, and then you couldn't get it back out. And carrying a canoe on your head while you're sinking into the mud 2 feet deep is kind of scary, and it makes it a lot harder. Plus, obviously, I don't want to damage the canoe because I need to get out of here. So anyways, I made it out, and I just have to paddle a little bit now and then do the 300-meter back into Bob and get back to my site and get my stuff. So sun's come up. It's a lot easier to see these beautiful pines. gorgeous. It's funny how quickly your perception can change. When I came through this portage, the 300 meter at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Now after what I just did on the 900 meter, this is a cakewalk. Single carrying is so nice. I know I don't have all my stuff, so I'd probably be half dead by now if I was carrying everything at once. But it's been lovely doing these 2 portages this morning, just one way each. So it's about 9:45 and I have done 2,400 meters of portaging so far. Now I'm going to start my day.